Welcome to the Salesforce Customer Success from Anywhere Tour. But hey, before I do anything, it's raining, it's crazy, this is wild, this is unlike anything we have ever been through in our entire career. But let me tell you one thing, this is like a family reunion with our Trailblazers, am I right? With all the Trailblazers here. So this is the first time I have been with Trailblazers here in the United States. I have been on a tour all over the world, taking a look around, seeing how everyone is doing. How are you doing? How are things going for you? You know, we've learned in last year, the key to success is this, adaptation. Adaptation, you have to keep going. You have to, as Matthew McConaughey just said, you gotta just keep living. You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep pivoting. And this is a great example today. We're coming to you live from Washington, D.C. We are right here in the nation's capital. And behind me, you'll see Washington Monument and all the incredible aspects of Washington, D.C. that you probably know and love so much. But we're here to do something amazing today. We're here to do something really spectacular and something that we've never done before. We're here to show you a vision for the future that we call Success from Anywhere. Now, I'm here to inspire you, to entertain you, to educate you, to motivate you. I am here to do a lot of things, but before I do anything, I need to thank you. I need to thank each and every one of you for all that you have done for us every single day. Thank you. Thank you. We are so deeply grateful to everybody who has done so much this year for all of us. And especially on behalf of me personally, I want to especially thank all of our customers, our employees, and I also want to thank all of our first responders, our healthcare workers, everyone who has worked so hard to bring this pandemic to an end. Everybody knows why we're outside right now. Everybody knows why we're outside, because the virus doesn't spread very easily outside. So we're doing our event safely outside with social distancing. We're able to kind of come together because we realize this is the way to do it in this new world. And we're going to do this Success from Anywhere idea in lots of cities all over the world. We want to hear from you where you want us to bring this tour next. Look, this is an amazing moment. This is an amazing moment. And this year has been unlike anything that we've ever been through. But the key for us for this year is we have to be guided by our values. We have to remember what's really important to us. What is it that really guides us every single day? Do we have the trust with ourselves and with others so that we can move forward, so that we can know how to make those steps necessary to create success from anywhere? Are we focused on customer success? Are we focused on the success of our Trailblazers? Are we so focused on innovation, making things better and improving them, constantly improving them? And ultimately, are we focused on and do we recognize the importance of equality, the equality of every human being? And these four core values, trust, customer success, innovation, equality, the core values that we have spoken about at Salesforce for so many years, well, this year they've been amplified on steroids because we realized, well, maybe I shouldn't use the word steroids here in Washington, D.C., but let me just say, we are very motivated to be focused on our core values. We realize our values are guiding us. And that's at Salesforce what it's all about, doing well and doing good. We're having fun, we're enjoying ourselves, but we're also helping everyone be successful. We want them all to be successful from anywhere. This has been a great year for Salesforce financially. We realize that, and we're grateful and humbled by that. But we know where that comes from. It comes from you, our customers, and it comes from you, our Trailblazers. Okay, we realize that, but we also realize we also have to, in this time of success for Salesforce, where we've been able to deliver financial success or success in innovation, or even success in market share, which we've seen incredible gains this year, we realize we have to come back and we have to be focused on our Trailblazers more than ever before, which is why we wanted to come right here to Washington, D.C. and be with them, to be with our 11 million Trailblazers. our 1,300 community groups. And we want to be all over the world. We're coming to all 90 countries. Brad and I are on the road. We are really excited. We're really thrilled. And we want to continue to make that happen. So I want to introduce you to an amazing, amazing trailblazer. Marcelana Nieves. Marcela, are you here? Come on up here. Be careful. You might need an umbrella. It's okay. She's going to stay over there. That's very smart, by the way, right now. So welcome. Tell us about your trailblazer journey. Take your time. Get your umbrella. All right, come on over here. All right, come on over here. We're going to stay 6 feet apart. Everyone here, by the way, has been tested. We're taking incredible precautions. This is, you've heard about how it is, kind of how the NBA had a bubble. This is the Trailblazer bubble. This is the Trailblazer bubble. Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mark.
We're so excited for you and so grateful so that you could come. And can you tell us a little bit about your incredible story?
Sure. Well, first, I've always dreamed of becoming a fashion designer, but life had other plans for me. I married a Marine who so happens to be my high school sweetheart. And when our oldest son was born with autism, it really did change my whole world around. So over the next few years, it was very difficult to gain employment due to all the moves and then having 2 boys with special needs. So I decided to concentrate on my education and my volunteerism. So a few years later, I still did not know what I was going to do, even though I had 4 degrees. So one day, I received a newsletter about a Salesforce webinar. I heard about it before, and I wanted to check it out. So I went to the webinar, and that same night, I started learning on Trailhead right away. With that, eventually, I was able to meet some military trailblazers, and I met some members of the Trailblazer community, and everyone was very nice and caring, and they all motivated me to keep learning. So in 2019, I was able to join my first Dreamforce. It was such an amazing event. And as I stood in the main hall, in the middle of everything, it finally clicked that Salesforce is my new path. So with that determination, I went home and started studying. And even through the pandemic, I was able to get my admin certification. And in August, I was part of the first cohort of the Salesforce and Hiring Our Heroes fellowship. And after that, I was able to gain my first full-time position as a Salesforce business analyst at Accenture Federal Services. And I really love what I do, and I continue to learn new stuff every day.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yes. And then with that, it allows my family to have a new sense of financial security and freedom that we didn't have before, and it allows my husband to continue his career in special education.
Well, congratulations. How about a hand for, that's an inspiring story. We have the golden hoodie is coming, which is so exciting. So we have some, all right.
Thank you, Mark.
Now, you have to just, before you go on, listen, first, thank you for your service to your whole family, to you, to everyone, for everything you've done, for all of us. But let me ask you, what's your one tip for everyone out there who wants to be the next person right here with us on the Success from Anywhere tour?
I say join as many community user group meetings, Salesforce Saturdays, get on Trailhead because Salesforce is there ready to support you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So exciting. And this is an important tip. This is an important tip. The tip is very simple, which is help other people. Help others. That's what she said. She's out there. She's supporting others. This is a moment in time that we all have to be focused on helping others. Of course, we have to make sure that we're okay. We have to take care of our physical health. We have to take care of our mental health. We know that. And then we have to take care of others as well. So that is why this is such a critical moment. The Salesforce Economy, this is what you have created. Trailblazers, you have created this amazing economy, 4.2 million jobs, $1.2 trillion impact on GDP. Salesforce is successful. The Trailblazers are successful. But it's really the economy that you have created that's so unbelievable. So thank you for everything you're doing. Congratulations. This is an amazing moment. But let me look at this. Let me look at this. Here we are. We're in Washington, D.C. It's raining. We're socially distanced. We all have our masks with us. We've all had PCR tests today. This is a new world. This is a crazy new world. I was actually here in Washington, D.C. exactly 1 year ago, and none of this was happening. Everything was actually, or seemed relatively normal, as normal was a year ago. But let me just say this. Look at the world today. Our new pandemic world with masks, with contact tracing, with these new variants, with vaccines. But something that's really key to us and our whole industry right here. Let's pay attention to the amount of innovation that has happened in the last year with everyone, not just everyone here, not only just through the whole industry, the whole world. You know, everyone knows the world has changed. The past is gone. You know, the time that we could do keynotes in nice dry rooms when everything was fine, well, that's gone. We're in a new world. We're in a new world where we have to be ready to stand outside in the rain and do a keynote if that's what it's going to take. And we know we're in a new world where we have to be able to work from home, and we're in a new world where we have to be successful from anywhere. And it doesn't matter who we are. We have to rethink about how it is. You know, as I like to say, we need to have a beginner's mind. In the beginner's mind, you have every possibility, but in the expert's mind, you have few. So we have to cultivate the beginner's mind. The Japanese call it shoshin. I'm cultivating my beginner's mind. I'm bringing it back. I'm willing to try new things. I'm willing to try and experience new ideas. And we see that right now, especially in our work environment, even at Salesforce. We see that we have to sell, we have to service, we have to market from anywhere. That's been an amazing part of our year. We have to collaborate from anywhere. We have to use Zoom. We have to use Slack. We have to have a whole new type of approach to being successful. We know that. All of us know that. And that transformation that's happening, the innovation that happens during times of crisis, when you look back to all the other previous times of crisis, do you know what we see? What we see is that is the time when innovation really happens. And we can see it right now. We can see how innovation has been happening and how we've been moving so quickly from Cloud 1 to Cloud 2 to Cloud 3, or how we like to say from the internet to social and mobile, and now to success from anywhere. This is an incredible moment. It's an incredible moment. But we also see one other amazing thing, and that is that this pandemic, well, it's creating this amazing innovation, but that innovation itself is also creating a trust divide. We do see more mistrust in the world and more misinformation and miscommunication and misunderstandings, mistreatments. We see those things out there. We all do. We know that. And we're all out there trying to make the world better, taking care of others and doing our part to heal the world, to repair the world. We know that. That's a key part of what we do every single day. And what it means to be a trailblazer is to repair the world and to make the world better and improve the state of the world. And we want to create more trust. That's why Salesforce is so committed to our own core technology, because what we see our customers doing is something amazing. It's building trusted relationships with their customers, building trusted relationships with their employees, building trusted relationships with their partners, whether they're B2C or whether they're B2B. That's amazing. And we see that trust coming through actually this direct technology. So that is one reason our business has done so well this year. In a year of mistrust, we're a company that's trying to seed trust and be trust first. That's a critical part of Salesforce. And one more amazing thing, we've changed completely how we've run our business. We have a whole new pandemic operating model. We focus on things today that we didn't have to focus on a year ago. We've changed our real estate model. We do events outside in the rain. That saves a lot of costs, by the way, right there. Also, we're building incredible new products. You're going to hear about some of those, like our new vaccine cloud, which is managing the majority of the vaccine implementations in the world, or our contact tracing technology that allows us to actually do products and programs like this so easily, as well as tactical plays to make our products more successful, or even enabling our trailblazers, our employees. This has been an amazing year for Salesforce. We've tried to do our part, whether it was acquiring and distributing PPE, whether it was focusing on our own racial equality and justice task force, doubling down on reducing our emissions and our focus on being a net zero company, because we believe that one of the most important stakeholders is actually our planet and the philanthropy. We've given away more money this year than in our history. That's what we're doing at Salesforce. This is the success from anywhere imperative. We're putting all of those things together, working from anywhere, our new business model, really looking at the amount of transformation, innovation in the world, taking care of all stakeholders, building that trusted technology. And that is why our Salesforce Customer 360 and what you do with it every day as Trailblazers, that's why it's more important than ever. Whether you're using it for sales or service, whether you're using it for marketing or commerce or analytics or integration or building applications or doing it by industry, this is a moment where you have to do it all. And we want to make sure that our product is the best at helping you to be successful from everywhere. And we know that this is happening in every single industry. It's happening in every industry. We see it in financial services or transportation or philanthropy. Every industry is transforming based on the pandemic. We all have to change how we are operating. I love it. Marshall McLuhan once said, the media is the message. That's the message right here of this event. We have to change. We have to transform. We have to adapt. We have to be ready to move forward. That is a very powerful thought, that every customer we work with is transforming. They are changing, and we see that, and we're telling their stories, and you're going to hear stories about that today. We're going to tell two amazing stories of two of our customers, New York City, and we're also going to talk about Honeywell and how they are transforming and changing. We're going to introduce you to an amazing new technology and an amazing new platform we have, which is Hyperforce. And we're also going to tell you about some amazing advancements in Einstein. You know that Einstein this year did 93 billion predictions every single day? That's awesome. And 50 features are now implemented across our entire Customer 360. It's one of the reasons why you can see that we've been able to deliver 4.2 million sales opportunities every single day, 4.5 billion service case interactions, 2.8 billion marketing messages sent a day, 6,500 ISVs now on our App Exchange, and 2.9 million commerce orders.